YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today I'm just vlogging, nothing too crazy. I'm lying, bro. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm recording, to be honest. Right now it is 8:30 p.m. so it's kind of late, and I'm about to go meet up with some guy off of Facebook Marketplace. Since I was looking at new speakers, for the ones who know, I got my own studio, right? Since I produce music and stuff and I record all of my content over there if you're new to the channel. And this is my channel where I just record random stuff, not really any expectations or any rules, to be honest. I'm just recording whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much what this video is gonna be. Like I said, I'm going to go pick up some speakers off Facebook Marketplace. I've been lowballing speakers since I don't really need new speakers, but it's nice to have new speakers since I've been looking for bigger studio monitors, right? The ones that I got right now I used to use in my bedroom, and I moved into my own studio space that is a bit bigger than my my bedroom, so I figured it was only right to get a bigger set of speakers, you feel me? Since I got the ability now to make music at night on my speakers, right, that I didn't have when I was making music back at home, making beats at home at night, you feel me? On speakers is a no-go if you're still living with your parents, right? So yeah, I've just been lowballing speakers for the past few days, and I'm picking up a pair of speakers for half of the price. Do I really need them? Not really, but if I can pick them up half of the price, you feel me? Like, you know, yeah, I didn't really need them. But anyway, I'm about to pick them up now. It's like a 20-minute drive. After that, I'm gonna go to the studio and work. So this vlog might be 2 minutes. It might be 15 minutes. I'm just take y'all with me, and that's about it. By the way, I'm not gonna record me picking up the speakers, like me linking up with the guy, right? That's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm gonna just drive over there and link up with dude and buy the speakers, hopefully. Bro, the weather is crazy. For the ones who don't know, I still live in the Netherlands. I don't know why I said still, but might be manifesting some shit, you feel me? But yeah, I'm just driving over there now and it's raining, bro. So I don't even know if y'all care for real, but it's raining. Just figured I'd let y'all know, feel me? Cloud over my head, but my future brighter. Pretty time in Carolina got me moving wilder. Feel the fuck on that little bitch, cause she a dirt diver. I fuck with vice, Lord Bloods, and gangs of disciples. Man, it's still raining like crazy, bro, but I made it. Yeah, it's like a lot of apartment buildings here. I got no clue where to go, but shit, I'll figure it out. Bro, you can't make this shit up. I gotta move, bro. I had these two bro, I got the speakers by the way, but I got these two big ass boxes with me, bro. This shit weighs like, I don't even know, but I had these two big ass boxes on me walking through the rain, through the wind, bro. This shit crazy, but we got them. I need a napkin or something for the boxes, bro, cause bro, y'all hear this shit? That's part of the grind, man. Getting the water off these boxes real quick. Yeah, it's some sort of thunderstorm going on, but you feel me? Life goes on. The grind goes on. You feel me? We stay locked in. Yeah, I guess this is what it takes. I guess. But I'm gonna drive over to the studio now, install these, and I'm just talk to y'all because I haven't talked to y'all in a minute, and I used to do these venting videos, you feel me? These therapy videos of me just talking to the camera, and that shit really helped me with my mental health. And I haven't done those in a minute, in a few months. Me just sitting down in front of the camera and just talking to y'all for like 10 minutes, just getting stuff off of my mind. It's also a form of therapy for me, like I said, just, you feel me? Just kind of thinking out loud, because I don't really do that too often. I don't really like opening up to a lot of people. So I'm gonna just drive over to the studio, get these installed, and probably just talk to y'all. And I might edit this video and upload it right after. So yeah, I'm gonna drive over to the studio for 20 minutes, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm on YouTube, just got to the studio, just got inside through the thunderstorm yet again. It's whatever, bro. But I'm out of breath actually. But I got all the, damn, bro, I'm only 22, but I got all the stuff sitting in the hallway right here, so I'm just moving into the studio. You feel me? I'm saying just something simple, something slight, nothing too crazy. Adam Audio T7Vs. Just a slight upgrade, you feel me? Like, bro, for half of the price, I had to pick these up. You feel me? I bet that's about it. Man, you know, actually, I used to do these sit down talking videos. I don't know if y'all can see me. Let me just hold on. For the ones who've been on this channel before, y'all know that I used to do these sitting down videos, just talking to a camera, right? Like I said, where I used to like vent to a camera and just talk about what I was thinking about. And I ain't gonna lie, that used to help me a lot. Yeah, it used to help me a lot, actually. I'm not saying that I'm like twisted mentally, but especially as a creative person, I don't know if y'all can see me, but especially as like a creative person, of course, mental health is important, right? And that's something that I came to the realization about, that mental health, bro, is more important than anything. Of course, physical health too, but it's just something about mental health that if you're a creative person, right, like it's the damn near the most important thing in the world, just having your mental health straight. And I've seen it up close with people around me. I'm not gonna get too in depth, right? But I've seen it like up close, if that makes sense. Just someone, you feel me? Someone's mental health not being where it should be, right? I'm gonna just work on these speakers real quick as I'll give y'all the story time. But like I said, I want to work on my speech too, and I feel like me just talking to a camera used to help me a lot, and I improved a lot. I uploaded like 10 videos on my channel before where I just talked about anything really, about motivation, about starting your own brand, building your own business, and how I'm doing it, right? Things that I've been struggling with, and things that I could tell y'all to help y'all improve as a person, improve your mental health, improve your knowledge, improve your mindset, improve anything. Even if it's just one person watching this video, I might inspire someone to buy new speakers, you feel me? As long as it's something that changes in your current state, in your current environment, in your current mind space, if that makes sense. If this video just inspires you in any way, or learns you anything in any way, or gives you, you feel me, just any advice that could help you in the future, right? My job is done. That's basically the whole point of this channel, to be honest. I don't even know why I'm taking this cable out. I can't multitask, bro. But yeah, just talking to a camera really helped me a lot. And I could recommend y'all to do the same thing, even if you don't upload it. Just record yourself talking to a camera for 10 minutes. I'd say 10 minutes every 3 days. Just talk about what you got going. I used to write down things a lot too. That's also something that I stopped doing for the past like month. I've also not read for the past month, and it's something that I used to do a lot. I'm lying, but I try to do a lot, you feel me? Reading, especially, since I get a lot of inspiration from reading. I'm gonna give y'all a little piece of advice. If y'all feeling uninspired, just look for inspiration in like places you wouldn't really find your type of inspiration. You would think you wouldn't find it, right? That's why I used to read books for inspiration for making music. And that might sound corny, but I got over like 200 tutorials on how to make beats on my other channel, how to make music. And at some point, you just run out of titles, you run out of ideas. Like, you covered every single artist, you covered every single type beat, you covered everything really. And you just keep you get stuck in the same loop where you just keep making the same shit over and over again. And that's something that I've been working on this year. So I'm looking at 2025 so far as a little reset year. You feel me? Just discovering new inspiration sources, right? And reading books, for example, I don't even know if y'all can see me right here, but reading books for me, like, let's say I was feeling uninspired and I wanted to record a video the next day, I would read a book or read like a page, at least one page. Like, I like to set low goals, right? Like easy goals. Just read one page a day. You might think one page in a book, that's nothing. But you feel me? If you're reading the book, if you sit down, you're like, oh, it's only one page. If you force yourself to read 100 pages every single day, you're going to feel drained the entire day. Like, you feel me? Look up to that shit. Like, I don't want to do it. You feel me? You feel me? It's hard to read 100 pages a day, even though you would if you only would set the goal of reading one page today. And that's what I used to do. I just like force myself or set the goal to read one page of a book that I was reading at that moment. And by doing that, I just open up the book, and that's already, you feel me? If you're forcing yourself to read 50 pages a day, you're not even opening the book. You're like, bro, I'm gonna just do that tomorrow, right? Like, you're not even starting at that point. But if you're forcing yourself to just read one page, you're already like sitting in bed. Like, I used to read in bed before going to bed. Also helped me just, you feel me, kind of clean up my head a little bit before going to bed. Kind of force myself to not take as many, like, you feel me, impulses, or I forgot what it's called, but you feel me, like, if you're on social media right before bed, you get so many stimulants and so many, you feel me, it's a lot going on social media, right? But reading a book really
calms you down for me. So that's why I used to sleep better when reading books too. I'm gonna read a book tonight. Y'all hold me accountable to that. I'm gonna read one page tonight. But what used to happen with reading the books, right? With reading one page. Let me just sit down, bro. I can't do two things at once. But what used to happen was I used to just start with the one page. I would lay in bed, open up the book, and just like, I only got to read one page. Like, what's one page? 30 seconds, 2 minutes, depending on... Anyway, you would just force yourself to read one page. And if you're already in that position, you're already in bed in that position, pause, bro. You're already in that position in bed with your book, with the light. You feel me? You're going to feel bad just reading one page, even though you force yourself or challenge yourself to read one page, right? Like, you're already got the book right in front of you. And that's how I ended up reading more pages instead of just one. Even though I only set the goal of reading one page, I used to end up reading 15, 12, 20, 30. You feel me? So only set small goals so that if you put yourself in that position, you're kind of forcing yourself to just keep going. If I just force myself to make one beat and I drive over to the studio, launch everything, turn all the equipment on, right? Like, of course I'll end up making more beats since I'm already here. But if I'd set the goal for myself to make 10 beats in a day, you feel me? I would just go to the studio like, damn, I gotta make 10 beats, right? I forgot where I was going. I was talking about mental health. But yeah, talking to the camera, right? That's something that's helped me a lot. Oh yeah, finding inspiration from books. My bad, y'all. But yeah, finding inspiration from books. What I used to do is, like I said, read books. And I would just come across some sort of, I don't like to read fiction books. I like to read like the self-improvement books, the 48 Laws of Power, Atomic Habits, The Power of Now. I'm reading Rick Rubin's book right now. It's about creativity. I forgot what it's called. You feel me? Those types of improvement books. Like, I'm not reading a book to not improve. You feel me? Like, of course, it's some people's type of entertainment, but I'd rather just watch a movie. But I used to read books and get like small tips and small like kind of hacks. You feel me? Like the author of the book might give you a few methods to stay consistent, a few methods to stay creative, a few methods, for example, in the Rick Rubin book, it will give you a lot of methods on how to stay creative. You feel me? How to find creativity. I remember in his book, he was talking about, he gave the example of an antenna, like your mind, your brain is like an antenna. And the stronger you kind of develop it, the more, like the easier you would find it to kind of pick up different frequencies. And the frequencies would be creative impulses. So he gave the example, y'all should just buy the book. If you're a creative, buy that book, bro. But he would just give the example of everyone's got its own antenna, right? Like I got my own antenna and like the imaginary antenna, right? And creative ideas would just float around in the universe. And depending on how strong you developed your creative antenna, you would get to pick up certain creative ideas that would just float around the universe. And he was talking in his book about that. Every single idea, every single creative idea finds its own person, right? That's why if you got an idea and you don't end up doing it, you'll see someone else doing it. You're like, damn, that was my idea. I came up with that shit, but I didn't do it. So he's talking about all those types of things, you feel me? Like, I'm not doing a book review, but y'all get what I mean. So I would just read that, where he talked about the antenna, for example, and that would inspire me for a video. That would inspire me to make a video on how to stay creative when making music, how to stay creative when making beats, for example, how to stay creative as a creative, right? So reading that book I would kind of warp it towards my position, towards my profession, which is making music. But if you're an artist, or if you're a painter, for example, like you might convert that antenna concept into a whole different type of creativity, right? So that's how I used to do it. And even like whole different types of books without really creativity being the main focus, the main point of that book, it would just kind of inspire me as well. You feel me? I read Atomic Habits and they were talking about habits, on how to build habits and stay consistent and all that stuff. So if they would just talk about certain things in that book, where they talked about like certain habits, how to build habits, how to stay consistent, how to put yourself in an environment where you're forcing yourself to do certain tasks, right? That would kind of inspire me for a video idea. Like I would just highlight with a marker all the things in that book, and I would once again convert it towards my profession, towards my position, towards my goals, which at that time might have been, you feel me, improving my videos, finding out new content, giving y'all new techniques and new ways of making content, you feel me, or making beats, whatever the case might be. So reading books helped me a lot with my mental health too. I'm not setting up these speakers, but it's whatever, bro. That wasn't really the point of this video. I just wanted to find a reason to pick up the camera since I know that if let's say I would force myself to record a vlog a certain day, I would just end up not vlogging, or I would end up vlogging a little bit and then thinking, oh, this vlog is not entertaining enough. So I would just end up not vlogging at all, right? And that doesn't make sense. So today what I did is I just picked up the camera and I was just recording me going to this Facebook Marketplace dude and picking up these speakers, right? That was the goal of today, and I figured, why not record it? I wasn't even planning on vlogging today since it's 10:30 right now, right? And the whole point wasn't really to vlog. It was just to record content and kind of force myself into making a video and just sitting in front of the camera and talking again, since I haven't done that in a minute. And it's really improving my speech, since my main language, or my native language is not English, it's Dutch, since I'm Dutch, right? So I don't really get to talk to people a lot in English on a day-to-day basis. So talking to a camera will just improve it. You feel me? It would just be like me talking to y'all and y'all just not talking back. It is kind of lonely, but y'all get the point. You feel me? I'm improving, and that's what it's all about, right? And I'm not really uploading this to get a lot of views, even though if, let's say, this video would go viral, of course, that would benefit me. But I used to get so stuck up on the views, also on this channel. Like, I made this channel on some just uploading bullshit type of timing, right? Just uploading whatever without worrying about the views. That's also what the first video on this channel was about, me talking about me getting too stuck up on the views and the subs and all that stuff, and just making a second channel to kind of vent to y'all, just talk to a camera, get these thoughts out of my head. Since I've talked about that a lot of times, if you're just having your thoughts in your head, it really takes up a lot of mind space. And if you're just writing them down on paper, talking in front of a camera, just talking to y'all, just putting it out there, outside of your head, so you know that even if you forget it, you got it somewhere on paper, on tape, on video. You feel me? It gives you a lot of peace of mind. So that's why I'm doing this. But I've been getting caught up in the views and the subs a lot too recently. But that gave me a whole different mindset, because I used to be consistent on YouTube a lot. I'd say like 2 months ago. It kind of stopped since I've been, you feel me? Like, I stopped reading. I stopped uploading every 3 days, since that was my goal from the beginning. Yeah, it's just like habits that I built that I kind of stopped doing for one time. You feel me? If you're not reading for one day, the whole streak is gone. So you're like, well, it doesn't even matter if I read tomorrow or the day after or the day after. Or let's say my YouTube schedule was upload every 3 days. Let's say I skip one day. You feel me? I upload after 4 days. The next time, like, the streak is gone. You feel me? The momentum is gone. And that's something that I had to find out. You feel me? My views and my subscribers, they dip, because I was uploading less frequent. You feel me? I know that if I'm about to upload daily again, I'll get my shit back up, right? And I'm about to do that too. That's why I'm recording this video again, and I'm gonna start reading again. But I just had to realize that. I just had to see the views go down and be like, damn, every video underperforming. And I know that's also the YouTube algorithm. I know recently the YouTube algorithm has been resetting and all that stuff. I've seen some people make videos about that. So I know that the views fluctuate, right? Like, they go down, they go up. You have good months in a year, and you have worse months in a year. So I'm not really too bothered on that, right? Like, of course, you'll sell a little bit less. You feel me? You'll make a little bit less money off of the YouTube views, but I know that shit will get back up as long as I stay locked in and I stay grinding, right? So that's what I'm doing now. But I just had to realize that. You feel me? I just had to see that happen. And I'm a visual learner, bro. Like, things like that, even in school, I just had to see something to believe it. Like, people would tell me, if you don't get your grades up, you'll end up just, you feel me? You'll end up having to do that year over again. You feel me? You'll have to do it all over again, since you won't get your grades up. And I used to be like, yeah, I'll just figure it out at the end of the year. I'll just figure it out. You feel me? It's not a big deal. Turns out it was a big deal. And I just had to see that happen. I just had to see my parents get mad. I just had to see my teachers get mad. I just had to see all that happen, and me just doing one school year all over again. I just had to see it happen to realize it, you feel me? And to have an impact in my brain, basically, in my head. So it's the same with this YouTube shit, and it just proved to me that if I don't put the work in, I won't get the results. Everyone knows that, but you feel me? I had to realize that. I had to see it happen before I realized that for some reason. But that's how I work. So yeah, I don't see it as a bad thing. Also, I used to get really kind of scared of uploading. You feel me? If I would upload every 3 days and put the highest quality video out, you feel me? I would just stress myself to edit the video perfectly. I had to make the best beat to you feel me? Same for this video. Like, if I would have the feeling that I didn't talk about a subject well enough, I would just end up not uploading it instead of just uploading it,
right? So I would get caught up on the quality, the quantity, you feel me, all that stuff. And what this made me realize, the views kind of dropping, the subscribers kind of dropping, you feel me, how many subscribers you average every month. What this made me realize is that I got so caught up on the videos, like what to upload. I ran out of video ideas. I ran out of video titles. I wasn't inspiring myself by reading. You feel me? Like I wasn't reading. I wasn't doing anything that would inspire me for video ideas. Damn, I just realized that. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking to a camera and I'm coming up with new things. Damn, all right. So now I know that I got to stay inspiring myself. I was complaining about me not knowing what videos to upload and what videos to record, but I wasn't inspiring myself either. So I know it's my fault. Like I'm running my own business and I'm the only person in charge of this shit. Like I edit my own videos, record my own videos, do everything myself. And that's the power of my channel, I feel like. You feel me? That's what makes it authentic. So I probably won't ever get an editor or something like that, right? But what I was talking about, let's say YouTube has this this video rating system, right? Like you'll see your previous 10 videos, and if you upload a new video, it will grade it or rate it 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, 4 of 10, throughout, like all the way to 10 of 10. 10 of 10 being the worst and 1 of 10 being the best. Let's say your video, you check the analytics after 24 hours and it says 1 of 10. That means that the video that you're checking performed the best out of the previous 10 videos after 24 hours. That makes sense. And let's say it goes 10 of 10. It shows 10 of 10. That means that the video performed the worst after 24 hours of your past 10 videos. I hope it makes sense. And like 3 of my videos back to back used to go 10 of 10 or 9 of 10. And I know that is affected by the algorithm, but some part of you just thinks like, damn, I fell off. You feel me? I fell off. People don't care about me no more. And that shit used to eat me up, bro, like a month ago. And that's why I really kind of stopped uploading. I didn't stop uploading, but instead of uploading every 3 days, I just ended up uploading every 7 days or 5 days. And by doing that, of course, that would get my views down as well, since I'm uploading less content and less people are watching my shit. Yeah, bro, I was just doing stupid shit, bro, because the last time I uploaded is like 5 days ago. But what I was talking about is that also made me realize, you feel me? I'm always looking at positive sides to things, right? Like I could just go in bed, lay in bed, cry all day about my views being low. But instead of that, you feel me? I was also worried about what content to upload. So instead of doing that, I just recorded whatever. I started trying out new shit since all of my videos were underperforming. So it doesn't even bother me anymore that my video is underperforming. Of course it does. But let's say all my videos underperform, then it doesn't even matter what I upload. So then I'll start trying out new shit, which I wouldn't do if all my videos were going 1 off 10. I used to get so scared if like 2 of my videos performed the best. Like they kept overperforming themselves. Of course, that's a wonderful feeling. But if one video drops, if one video underperforms, you're feeling bad. So even though having a good video, a video go well, of course, that's a benefit. It's also like a con, you feel me? You get so caught up in your head and you want every video to overperform each other, you feel me? So I used to end up just going crazy over that shit. And if every video underperforms, that gives you the freedom to upload whatever, to find new things to upload. Like I said, which you wouldn't try out if every video was overperforming and performing really well. It would just stick to that schedule, stick to that video concept. But if every video is underperforming, you don't give a fuck no more. You're just uploading whatever and finding out new things that will pop. You feel me? So that's the pro about everything just kind of going down at some point after going back up. You feel me? Like you will have to kind of move down a little bit, underperform, have your videos underperform a little bit after, like before everything goes back up again, right? Like you can't always have your shit go back up. Of course you can, but realistically, you feel me? It's 1 in a million. It's 1 in a million YouTubers whose videos just keep overperforming the previous ones. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I didn't really plan nothing for this video. You feel me? I didn't even set up the speakers yet. I'm gonna do that after I record this video, since the speakers, it wasn't really the point of this video. I don't even know what I'm about to call this video, but it's whatever, bro. I enjoyed recording this video and I learned something, and I've practiced my speech, and I've practiced being comfortable in front of a camera, and I've came to the realization that, you feel me, you got to stay inspiring yourself to stay inspired. And if you're just complaining about not being inspired and you're not actively finding ways to stay inspired, that doesn't really do anything that doesn't really change the position that you're in. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all got any feedback or if y'all got any topics you want me to talk about, bro, just leave a comment, bro. I read every single comment, and I love reading y'all's comments. So I think that's about it for today's video. I'm about to set up these speakers, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. And I don't even know what I'm about to upload next, but y'all will see, man. Y'all make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm out.